Hey guys, it's Jake from Evolving Daily, and today will be kind of a rant, and a lot of people will probably get pissed off, but feel free to. So, one discussion that's on probably everyone's Facebook or just in daily life is the use of Narcan, which is used for opioid overdoses. I mean, that's just what it is. So basically, old boy ODs, cops, EMS, fire show up, drop Narcan, and basically revives him for all intents and purposes. So, what you see in most of the discussions or arguments or might hear from people are that it shouldn't be used because it ends up being abused. People will just run reckless with whatever substance they're using that it counteracts, and that it's, costing taxpayer money and this, that, and the other. I see the points, I understand it, and I'm not saying that I disagree, but let's go ahead and prepare to be offended. So, here's what I'd like you to think about. Yeah, the guy shoots up or does whatever he does, ODs, and either nearly or does kill himself, or one leads to the other. The reason why I don't think you should take such a hard, well, I don't want to say you shouldn't, just think about this. He shoots up, overdoses, gets treated at a lot of times at taxpayer cost. A guy lives a life eating McDonald's and washing it down with ice cold refreshments, just lives an unhealthy lifestyle, gets a heart attack. Are you not going to give him CPR? Do you think EMS shouldn't give him CPR? Now, the similarities aren't, it's not exactly one and the same, but one guy abused himself and OD'd. The other guy abused himself and over years kind of OD'd. Congestive heart failure, diabetes, whatever road it took him that it eventually killed him or stroked out or whatever the case, it was overindulgence or self-abuse in either case. 20-year-old kid gets him a new hot rod. He's got a super Fast and Furious Go Fast car. He's going 120 down the interstate and wraps around a guardrail. Should the fire department not come and cut him out of that car? Should EMS not treat him and transport him? Should he not be given the same rights as the person who OD'd and needs Narcan? He was acting like an idiot and driving reckless, and the end result happened. He destroyed his car and he's hanging on by that much. Should he not be treated? Should he not be helped? I had one more example. I forget. Oh, if someone attempts to commit suicide or does a cry for help or whatever, they eat a bottle full of pills or cut their wrists open or whatever the case, they try to kill themselves. Should you not treat them at all? There's tons of underlying issues more than likely in that case, which there's probably is also in a heroin overdose. Should those people not be treated? Should you say, sorry about your luck, you did it to yourself, go on about your way? It's real easy to jump to the thing that, oh, they're idiots and you shouldn't help them. Man, you got to think about it. It's not always so cut and dry. Just because you don't agree with what they're doing doesn't mean that it shouldn't. You shouldn't still help them. You know what I mean? A little bit. 98% of people have already clicked off and they're already commenting and saying you're an idiot and all this shit. Guys, it's the way it goes. If you're going to help one person, you need to help uniformly. It's impossible to know what happened before the overdose. Granted, likely they've led a shithead life and they're never going to vary from that path, but if you're going to help, you're going to help. And if you're going to help in the other situations, I think you should help in this one. And I've been there. I used to run on a 911 ambulance, and I can tell you of one person in particular who should have been dead 15 times. A couple of them were Narcan uses. A couple were car wrecks where he was hammered drunk and wrapped around a telephone pole. One time went head on into traffic and hurt another family. A couple other times he's just an idiot, and he just does stupid stuff with stupid people, and he wins stupid prizes. But I mean, it gets very disheartening to keep helping the same person who won't help themselves. But if you're one of the good guys, this is the path you've got to walk. I mean, you don't have to, but man, if you're going to help one person that abuses herself, I mean, it's a hard argument to not help the others. I know it's a hard parallels to call because, well, the one guy, he just had cheeseburgers and he didn't know he was killing himself. Yeah, he did. And once he had his first, second, third, and fourth heart attacks and a couple cabbages along the way, he knew the road he was going, and he still did it every day. Think about it. Just mill it over in your head, talk about it with your friends. Comment below that I'm an idiot and they should all deserve to die, which some of them might. Some of them probably do. Some of them are shitheads. But I'm still going to treat them. It's not going to change anything. If we get a call, well, freedom pops. So if we get a call right now, I'm not going. But tomorrow morning when I'm sober and if the fire whistle goes and there's some idiot that's overdosed or is drunk and wrapped his car around a tree or whatever, I'm still going to go. I'm still going to do the work it needs doing. But like, share, subscribe, comment below what your opinion is. Talk about it with your friends and family and other sheepdogs, because that's a cool, hot thing. Tell me what you think. Like, share, yeah, I already said that. You need to be prepared to thrive while others survive. Thanks.